Yeah, I just had a question about Matthew 24:36. I had it wrong, so I apologize.
So they are no one knows?
Yeah, that's the exact one, yeah.
And you think, do you assume that means he's not God?
No, but I have questions regarding it. So
yeah, I'll answer that. But before I do, you're asking it because you're assuming that somehow that means Jesus can't be God? Is that what you're asking?
Not necessarily.
So let me know specifically what you're asking about it.
I'm just wondering how it works. Jesus is God, and he has limited himself in
So and that's what you're asking. You just said basically.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Number one, you agree that if this is chapter 24, Matthew doesn't want you to ignore the 23 previous chapters, right?
Correct, yeah.
And Matthew has already set you up that when you come to this passage, that he's already shown you how not to interpret it and how to interpret it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now I'm going to get to the answer, but I'm going to now show you what Matthew already told us before we got here, right? Sure. Go to Matthew 1. Let me work you through this.
She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins.
Now, the angel told Joseph, call his name Jesus because he's going to do this. What is he going to do?
Save the people from their sins.
His people from their sins. Now, the word Jesus, Yeshua, means Yahweh is salvation. So he's saying, call him Yahweh's salvation because he's coming to save his people from their sins. The angel signed Joseph. Now, let me show you why this is important in light of the Old Testament. Open up Psalm 130.
If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, O Lord, who could stand?
Now, you understand what that means, right? If God were to call you into judgment for sin, he would destroy everyone, right? Because no one is sinless, right?
Yeah, I understand that, yeah.
Okay, that's every creature, right? If Jesus isn't God, then how can he save anyone? He would need to be saved. That's number one, right here.
Sure.
Now read verse 4. Verse 4.
But with you, there is forgiveness that you may be feared.
So thank God you're merciful and patient, that you don't want to destroy us, but you're patient because you want to forgive us. Number one, the angel told Joseph, this baby who's born, he is Yahweh's salvation. He will be saving people from their sins. But if Jesus is not God, you cannot say that of him because right here you're told, if God were to call people into account, no creature would survive. But now watch Psalm 130, 7-8. Same Psalm, Psalm 130, verse 7-8. Who saves people from sin? Read it.
O Israel, hope in the Lord. For with the Lord there is steadfast love, and with him is plentiful redemption, and he will redeem Israel from all his iniquities.
So who alone saves people from sin?
Well, it has to be Jesus, according to these.
But here. No, here.
Oh, God, the Lord.
But the angel said the baby Jesus will do that. Go back to Matthew 1. How does he do that if he's not God?
Yeah, okay. I see the point you're making very clearly.
And I'll get to Matthew 24, but before you jump, let me make some more points.
Of course, sorry.
So number one, Matthew already began by telling you that Jesus does something that only God can do. How if he's not God? Number two, now watch the second part. This is the one that's going to show you he's Yahweh God, but he's not the Father. Read 22-23.
All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us.
So when the Virgin Mary gave birth to Jesus, that fulfilled that a virgin would give birth to who?
So he has to be God, right?
God with us, right?
Yeah, yes, of course, yeah.
So if Matthew began by telling you Jesus is Yahweh God, that however you interpret Matthew 24:36, Matthew does not want you to misinterpret it to deny that Jesus is Yahweh God. He began by telling you he's Yahweh God.
Yeah, I understand that. I can see that point.
We got that, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't have any contentions to that.
All right, now let's go back and explain. If you got that, now we can explain.
Yeah, so I probably should have said that at the start. I don't contend that he's not God. I'm just struggling.
Isaac, to be fair, you said, well, how can he be God if he doesn't know they are? You did say that.
Okay, yeah, sure. I probably did say that.
Now, but we established that, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
Now, we clearly established that Jesus, whatever he means, cannot mean that he's not God. So then why would he say, nor the Son? Well, Matthew doesn't tell us how to interpret this. Meaning, Matthew doesn't come out and say, hey, by the way, this is why Jesus said it. He just writes it because he's just recording what Jesus says. So now it's left up to us to try to figure out.
Okay.
There's only one of two ways we can understand this. Because number one, remember, Jesus is not just God, but he's born as a male baby, right?
Correct.
So he's truly human, right?
Yes, two natures.
So I'm going to walk you through this because this is our Christian theology. It's rich and deep. And I'm going to then show you two possibilities. Could Jesus be truly human if he didn't grow?
No, humans have to grow.
Could Jesus be truly human if he didn't eat food?
No, he needs to eat, to sustain ourselves.
Could he be truly human if he wasn't weak and tired?
No, he'd have to be,
Okay. Could he be truly human if he was all-knowing?
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Now you're getting the puzzle.